I'm here at ringside with the unbelievable Jaden. Now, first off, Jaden, I have to ask, where's your mindset right now after everything that's gone on between you and Chase James, and most recently what we saw him do, he ripped your mask right off your face and kind of robbing you of your dignity.
You know, this mask, it's much more than just something that conceals my identity. Because at this point, obviously, everybody knows who I am. I've wrestled without the mask before, but that's beside the point. I wear this mask because it is a symbol of hope. I am the shining light of the Pacific Northwest, and that is what this mask represents. And when you take that away from me, it does something inside of me, and it changes a lot of things, and it changes the way I function. I had no problem with Chase at first, but now it's far more personal than it would have been.
Now, I noticed you're wearing different colors than you usually do here at POW Pro Wrestling. You're wearing the crimson tonight. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, as you said, normally I'm wearing the Cerulean Star suit, matching the beautiful ropes here at POW, the beautiful blue. But tonight I'm in the red. Tonight I'm in the crimson. And that means I'm out for blood. That means I'm out to take care of business. And I'm out to prove it doesn't matter if it's Chase, it doesn't matter if it's Cleaver. I'm out to prove that you don't cross the unbelievable. Because if you do, then I have no choice but to make you believe.
There's a cause for celebration this week here on POW Pro Wrestling. Hello, Powder Keg. He's Mr. Ooh La La, and I'm the influencer, Brian Zane. Now, folks, we've been telling you for weeks and for months, pretty much ever since we were here on YouTube, that POW has the best and most exciting tag division in all the land here. And what better way to prove that and put our money where our mouth is by finally starting off the inaugural POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship Tournament, a 7-team battle, and the winner is going to become the first ever tag champions here at POW. It's a really exciting time, mister.
Very exciting, but really we're just delaying the inevitable. We have to just grant the tag team championships to the rightful champions, the Blanchard brothers. I mean, they have a bye, they're the first seed.
Now hold your horses.
It's inevitable.
Hold your horses, mister. There's a reason that we've got tournaments, because you know what? It's every team for themselves. You never know what kind of crazy upsets you might see in a tournament such as this. Let's pull up the bracket right now so you can see who's facing who in this first round. Well, of course, as you mentioned, the Blanchard brothers got a first round bye by winning the #1 seed several weeks back. They'll be taking on the winners of that first round matchup between C4 and the Flamin' Aces. But look at these other teams we have in the bracket. Of course, you've got Drexel and Charlie Avell taking on Sinner and Saint. And this next matchup here, the first match in the first round of our POW Tag Team Title Tournament, as the Hammer Brothers battle Death Threat. Now, let's be honest here, mister. Let's be real for a minute. Death Threat is going to be outweighed by a lot going against Jack and Sledge, but you can't deny their heart and their tenacity.
Their tenacity, they're underground, they're ruthless. They hide out in the alleys, in the gutters. They're up on the rooftops. They're coming from each and every place you would never imagine. Whereas the Hammer Brothers are on the ground. They're in the cement. They're in the tile. They're in the wood planks. They're in the architecture. So you don't know which strategy is going to be most advantageous. We cannot count out Death Threat, but again, the Hammer Brothers have proven to be a formidable force here in POW.
That's right. My #1 strategy, get rid of the big guy. That first round matchup is happening right now.
The road to becoming the first ever POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions is filled with obstacles, obstructions, roadblocks. But the Hammer Brothers don't take detours. We face our challenges head on, and it would mean everything to us to become the very first tag team champions of the company that gave us our start. So we'll stay the course, and if we have to, we will burn every last ounce of fuel in our tanks, because nothing will stop us from reaching our destination, the very top of the POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Division! Death Threat, you're definitely a threat, but we're the Hammer Brothers, and this is our house! The house the Hammer's built! So if you two tool bags trespass on our property and try to deface our home with your little doodles, I promise you this! The only thing that'll get defaced is you! Meaning when we face off, the Hammer Brothers will rip your faces off! And then the next time you scribble graffiti on a wall, you can write this. When you're a hammer, everybody walks like a nail.
I'll tell you what, fellas, this is the inaugural first round matchup for the POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. And everyone here at World Pies is very impressed with the Hammer Brothers, except for their opponents here tonight. I'm talking about Death Threat.
Zeb St. Juan letting him hear it. I like it. Show a little attitude.
Zeb St. Juan and Nathan Fox make up Death Threat, who we've seen before here on POW, based out of Washington State. Nathan Fox is a transplant from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, he's really from Fort Worth.
I say everything's bigger in Texas. Think they got anybody as big as old Sledge there?
No, I would argue, well, first of all, there's a lot of confidence and maybe a little bit of cocksure attitude from Death Threat, even though they are outweighed by roughly 300 pounds.
Oh, yeah,
their
easily.
opponents here tonight.
Just by the one.
Now, here we've got Spray Mysterio himself.
Oh, fragrance.
Fancies himself quite the ring vandal. That's Zeb St. Juan. He's going to spray him in the face? You going to tag him?
The bell's wrong. I think that would be a disqualification, wouldn't it?
Won't want to blind him. Now, of course, Zeb St. He fancies himself a tagger, and I don't mean the big cat with stripes.
A tagger.
A tagger. He's going in there, but he could get tagged any moment by the pile-driving, bulldozing, steamrolling brothers known as the Hammers.
Okay, hearing it once is enough.
Yeah, how about in a different order from somebody else? Here we go now. Exchanging headlocks here are Zeb St. Juan and Jack, the smaller of the Hammer twins. Not twins, brothers. Can you imagine if they were twins, though?
No comment.
Hammer Brothers, the two-time POWI Award winners from 2022, hottest tag team and most popular. But right now, that popularity doesn't amount to a hill of beans for Zeb St.
Was he fake spray painting his face?
That's right, he was tagging him.
I thought he was doing a finger wag.
Oh.
If it's one thing construction workers hate, it's graffiti.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
And finger wagging. Now here we go, nice press.
Luke, Des press.
Raining down with the Hammers is Jack. He is very high energy, high impact is Jack. And it's only a matter of time before he brings in the big bruiser, his big brother, so to speak. I'm talking about Sledge, the oversized load. Here we go now, but Jack firmly in control here against this individual from Parkland, Washington. Oh, Zeb St.
There you
Coming
go.
down there. That suplex was avoided, though. Nathan Fox, I'm not sure what he's doing here. Brad Lee better exercise some control, because I'm pretty sure Nathan's not the legal man.
Oh, I just popped his eardrum.
Just letting it go here, I guess. Big old slam by Jack. And with one fist bump, in comes his brother at 6'3¼ ton. It's Sledgehammer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I agree, Seth.
Yep. Good thought.
Zeb better take a powder if he knows what's good for him. Oh, I thought he was going to go out the ring. He still could go out the ring. And now, Sledge repeatedly hammering, so to speak, Zeb St. Juan's face
Whether he likes it or not.
into that top turnbuckle. Ow!
Oh,
And spikes him like a nail.
Zeb St. Juan needs to tag out very badly.
That's right, Nathan Fox's attempt earlier at kind of leveling the playing field was quickly thwarted. And you gotta argue, you gotta maybe wonder, how heavy are the favorites in the Sledge and Jack Hammer toward those POW Tag Team Championships.
Good teamwork. Kind of put him too far into his own corner, though, for
Jeremy,
my liking.
Now, I know that you and Bubba are on a different end of the bracket in the tag title tournament from the Hammer Brothers. You doing a little scouting right now?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, my eyes peeled, trust me. I know what these Hammer Brothers are capable of. Been in the ring with them more than once.
This could be your fate if you guys make it to the finals. I'm talking about the wheelbarrow.
I like how you said our fate. Well, 30-something years in this business tells me I think we're the favorite.
And here comes Nathan Fox to break up that cover. The hooligan, he calls himself. Oh! Super kick right on the button to Sledge.
No fear, the big man.
Man, the referee has been once again, he's got his work cut out for him. And
Zeb St. One's got that can.
He's got the tagging in the
Oh!
stripes. Now wait a minute. That was spray paint. That was right in the face.
Yeah, are you sure? I think it's deodorant.
After
Panaka.
taunting him with it for several minutes going into this match, he finally pulled the trigger on it, so to speak. And now Jack is blinded. His face has been tagged. This could be it. Wow. I mean, spray paint or no, imagine the upset this would be if Death Threat won this match and advanced to the next round.
I would love it.
I wouldn't be upset.
No.
Jonas, you've been in a fair number of tag teams in your career. What would you say would be the strategy, the best strategy for a team going into a tournament such as this?
Try to end every match as quick as possible. Limit the wear and tear you endure.
Absolutely. I'll get paid by the hour.
That's right. More time to spend studying your prospective opponents. Of course, the fans have been clamoring for it. We certainly pride ourselves here at POW having one of the best tag team divisions.
Absolutely, in the world.
In all the world, exactly, not just the Pacific Northwest. And we're finally putting our money where our mouth is with the introduction of the Tag Team Championships. Oh my goodness, and one of these two teams could be the inaugural champs when it's all said and done. Zeb Saint going out the top.
Oh!
Nice springboard senton off the second rope as Zeb Saint won.
Oh, it's quite the tag team combination.
They got that tag team fluidity. They've been teaming for a long time, but not quite as long as Jack and Sledge. I mean, they've been tag team partners since they, like you and like Jeremy, you and Bubba, since they came out of the womb.
Yeah, we've been scrapping. There's a different kind of, when you're brothers, a different kind of connection. I'm going to give you that.
Absolutely. And Fox now rebounding in the corner, but wherewithal to push him off.
Oh!
Another super kick. Yeah, I'm not sure he got all of it, but
I don't think he did, but
again.
No!
No!
There it is.
That one took him down. And now, Lee going for the count. 2, no. Jack Hammer able to keep that shoulder up before the 3 count was up. Here we go now. Jack in a bad way in the absolute worst corner you could be
don't
in
want
the
to be
tag
there.
match. We got Saint One coming back in here. Referee administering the count. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Double knocker.
I tell you what, that double arm wrench went the absolute worst way possible for Death Threat. And Jack now bringing down those clubbing blows. This could be his best opportunity to tag in the big man.
All he's got to do is just turn and make a bit of a lunge.
Just a little lunge.
Inches away, makes the tag. In comes the big man, Sledgehammer.
This is not going to be good for anybody.
Zeb St. One, I am sorry for your loss.
My God.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my Lord.
Like a 2x4.
Oh, my. This man fancies himself the master of the excavator. Got to look for that side slam. He could be putting these guys in the dirt when it's all said and done.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Oh, he's going to drop him. Oh, like a sack of dry concrete. And now Nathan Fox, it might be his turn. Oh, good hell, rock you.
Yeah.
Sledge coming down now, possibly. Here comes the excavator.
Oh, gosh. It's like the house fall on the witch in Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that.
It'd be like if the house over Buster Keaton missed. That's exactly what happened there. And now in comes Jack. Could be time for the Hammer Brothers to put things away as Jack is calling on the Hammerheads to bring the hammer down.
Oh, look at all these clowns.
Look at these idiots.
Here we go. Jack going up the second rope now. Sledge has got evil intentions for Zeb St. One, who has been scraped off the mat more than once here at POW. Could happen again.
Oh,
My God, he's dead.
and Zeb St. One's about 1 inch shorter.
Diesel hammer is all it takes. And the
Hammer Brothers have moved on to the next round of the Tag Team Championship Tournament. Well, Jeremy, not to hedge my bet here, but I strongly think that a favorite finals match for me will be the Hammer Brothers versus the Blanchard Brothers yet again. I have to ask you, after this performance you just saw from Jack and Sledge, who you got?
I'm 100% of the time gonna always say me and my brother. Let me tell you something, these two are on a roll. There's no doubt about it, but it's gonna be for the POW Tag Team Champions and the best brothers.
Absolutely, if that match happens, a lot of action left to go here in the tag title tournament. The Hammer Brothers one step closer to becoming inaugural champions.
I have a very special guest. He has displayed not only feats of unusual strength, but feats of heroism. Bring it up for the true hero here at POW Pro Wrestling, Chase James. Oh, that's what I hero.
You know, Mr. Lola, I'm going to ask the questions here. Why don't you tell these people what it's like to share the ring with a true hero?
I'm the one that likes to shine bright with glory, with radiance, with the pure valiantry that's radiating off you. I'm glad I'm wearing these sunglasses or I might be blinded.
I bet it sends chills up your spine just being in the ring with Chase James. No, this is the joke is you. The joke is you. The joke is you over there who thinks that Jaden's a true hero. I have bested him time after time. I come out here. I don't know why I put my body on the line for you guys.
Well, you know what, guys? I think what you do tonight, we've reserved a special seat for you there ringside, so that you can make sure that all these supposed good guys here at POW adhere to the hero's code, huh?
What do you think, pal? Do you want me to watch the show with you tonight?
No! Well, too bad, because he's my special guest.
That footage you saw right there, that was taken from the POW VIP pre-show.
And my tea party!
Yes, which featured the return of Mr. Ooh La La's little interview segment known as the Tea Party, where Chase James was a guest. He certainly is feeling pretty good about himself, considering himself a real superhero after what he did to Jaden.
Well, of course he's feeling good about himself. He has been through the ringer in the past month, being injured and attacked by JAIDEN, hurting his knee, having his head practically squished by that brute, Juicy Fanal, who lost a loser leaves POW match last year.
Now that is true. He did get banged up a bit from Juicy.
Right into the trash can, but yet he valiantly showed up at POW, and I afforded him a ringside seat, especially for this next match where you had a few words with him, huh?
That's right. I caught Chase sitting at ringside getting ready for this next matchup involving his new rival in Jaden. Let's hear what Chase had to say, because he's certainly full of things to say.
I couldn't help but notice that here in the front row, here tonight at World Pies, we are joined by one Chase James. Last time we saw you showed Jaden a pretty classless, disrespectful move, in my opinion, when he stole his mask off his face and currently wearing it here. So I gotta ask Chase, what brings you here to POW tonight?
Look, when you're as super as I am, you don't want to let your fans down. So as your one true savior and hero, I came here to grace you all with my presence. I came here as the one true hero to make sure all my fans are safe. So rest assured, there's a real hero here on the job now, folks. And his name is Chase James. But as much as I want to take on Jaden tonight, I made he said he would step in and take care of my
Jaden, the unbelievable. Here's a little known fact. Dr. Cleaver remembers everything, and Dr. Cleaver can hold the grudge. A few years ago, everybody was making lists. Who they wanted to wrestle. Jaden, I remember you made a list. You know who wasn't on that list? Dr. Cleaver was not on that list. That day you made my list. I've been waiting a long time to get my hands on you.
You know, there's one thing that I cannot stand, and that's a poser. Pose to be a hero, pose to be valiant. You leaving the good doctor off your list? Superhero, meet your kryptonite.
I like to think he's an anti-hero, maybe not a villain. It's a little rude.
I guess it all depends on your perspective and what message boards you follow. Jaden the Unbelievable in for a big task ahead of him as he takes on the daunting Dr. Cleaver, who, oh my goodness, who is now considered to be Chase James's personal physician, he says. Oh! And there's a prescription for pain right there. Big boot by the good doctor. Of course, the wily, the snake-like King Naja sitting at ringside watching this all go down. Cleaver and Naja are 2/3 of BLC Incorporated. They normally do the dirty work for Caden Cassidy, but he's serving a suspension right now, so these two are doing their own dirty work.
An unjust suspension.
And here we have now Dr. Cleaver trying to put the boots to Jaden early here. He's not getting paid by the hour. He's a different kind of doctor.
Jaden needs to create and maintain distance if he has any hope of winning this match.
Absolutely. Oh, look at this. Picks him up, does Cleaver. He forces him up and brings him down. Normally with Cleaver, you get one of two things, the backbreaker, or he just drops you from that position, which I find to be a lot more humiliating. Cleaver is looking good, looking strong here against POW's resident superhero. You heard him mention in those pre-match comments that he is wearing the red tonight because he is out for revenge, not dressed in his usual blue to match the POW color aesthetic.
Oh, clubbing blows.
Exactly, Jaden has already been worn down here. You gotta believe with Chase James sitting in the front row, that's gotta be another pressure on him. Look at this, oh, he's gonna try and counter it. Oh, right in the side of the ribs, Jonas. That can take the breath right out of you.
That might be worse than if it was a backbreaker.
Oh, my stars and garters. And now you can see Chase James, who, for the record, bought a ticket. He really shouldn't be leaning into the ring like that if we're just gonna go by that rule. But Chase James has been making Jaden's life a living hell for months, and Naja now with the assist.
Yep, that's right, trying to assist Jaden by straightening his mask.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Say no more.
Is that what Chase James did last time? Was he trying to straighten Jaden's mask and it just came off and he kept it? Here we go now, head scissor attack. Nice evasive maneuver by the Unbelievable One. Here we go for something.
Gosh.
Oh no, Cleaver's got him up. Drops him down, knee first right into the stomach.
Cleaver is just putting a bullseye on that midsection of Jaden.
That's gonna rearrange your guts for weeks.
Make it hard to breathe.
Oh, and now Cleaver adding insult to injury here, putting on the pressure with that gigantic bear hug. Oh, look at this, thrashing him around.
Just ragdolling him.
Cleaver looking for a big win here as he hopes to crush the spirit of the indomitable Jaden. Jonas, I mean, the pressure that Jaden is under here, trying to regain his identity and regain his momentum here, as the man who stripped him of his dignity is just looking on, feet away.
Well, if he wants any hope of living to see another day to face Chase James, he needs to not look past the monster Dr. Cleaver. Whoa!
Oh, look at that. And look at the wherewithal by Jaden to land in that signature superhero pose. Hits him with a Superman punch, sending Cleaver reeling here. What's he got in store here? Oh, referee getting out of the way. Trips him up, does Jaden. Sets him up and takes him down with a big old kick to the head. And this could be Jaden's best opportunity here The smaller man showing his resilience and showing his craftiness here. Oh my goodness, against
His eyes off the
Cleaver.
prize.
Can't do that when you're going against Cleaver. Now things are in a bad way here for our superhero.
Oh no, I think Dr. Cleaver might be hurt. He's asking
Wait a minute. Wait, what's that? Now hang on. Derek Shaw.
Now what is he doing out here?
Derek Shaw has taken the chloroform rag and is taking Naja away with him.
He's abducted him.
Dead ass, that's chloroform, and now Naja's on the receiving end of it. One less problem for Jaden to worry about here. Derek Shaw trying to pick up the pieces. Fighting back against his former partner, Cleaver. Code Red.
No.
Jaden picks up the victory.
What?
Well, I tell you what, Jaden had a lot of opposition going against him. Not just the big man Cleaver in the ring, Naja at ringside, Chase James waiting in the wings in the front row. But at the end, it was the Honey Badger, Derek Shaw, to help make the difference and keep Jaden's hopes for a victory alive. And you gotta believe now, with that win and that surge of momentum, Jaden looking stronger than he has in a while. But wait a minute, Chase James coming in with the chair, and Jaden sees him coming. Jaden stops the chair. Look out. Oh boy. Chase James has stepped in it now, hasn't he, Jonas?
Oh, let's see. He's got. Come on, hero. You got to hit an unarmed man.
Chase James, it looks like you're about to pay for your sins. What's Jaden gonna do? Jaden can't bring himself to go that far. Even after Chase James has done everything to him, and now look at this, James.
There you go. See, let's let bygones be bygones.
James wants to send the olive branch, and Jaden is not having any of it. Goes for the punch, he misses, and sends Chase James out of the ring. What a big move by Jaden, following up a big win with a sizable
he's not
advantage.
done.
No, wait a minute, he's not done. What's he doing now? Oh no. Jaden, we have seen the animosity boiling over here. Things have gotten serious, but now we're in no man's land. There's not a match, folks. Oh! Chase, though, with that big mule.
Oh!
What is that?
A barbed wire crutch.
Where did Chase James procure that from? Was that under the ring this whole time? Look out. No, no. Don't do it, Chase. Come on, go!
Oh!
Have some damn compassion. What is the end game of this, Jonas? What is Chase James hoping to accomplish?
Oh.
No! Slamming that barbed wire crutch across the back. What is he doing? No, no, no. Don't do it. No!
Oh.
No. As if 2 strikes over the back weren't bad enough. Now Chase James going for the killing blow here. Don't do it. No! Stop it! Stop that right now!
Just wearing him out. Oh, gosh.
Unbelievable doesn't describe the brutality and the sadistic nature of those attacks by the showcase Chase James. I'm so blown up from this I can't even speak properly. Can you believe this? Jonas, how can you condone this? No! How can you condone this kind of behavior, Jonas, after everything that Jaden's been through? He's doing it again!
Oh, he's adding to his collection.
Come on! Enough's enough!
Hey, Jaden loves his Pokemon. You got to collect them all, you know.
When will the depravity cease? When will the madness end? For Chase effing James. When has that man had enough?
Well, you know what? In the short time I've known Chase James, I didn't think he could get any lower than what he did the last time we saw him, but here you see him again. Oh, what ringside seat? Does that give you the right to just jump in the ring and beat somebody up with a crutch and take their mask again like Chase did?
I have no idea how he got into the arena so early to not only fashion a barbed wire crutch, but hiding under the ring. Who could have possibly allowed that to happen?
Okay, first of all, folks, that is not a perk that comes with being part of the POW VIP pre-show. You actually just get a seat and you watch some matches and an interview show early before the main showtime. You do not get to plant a weapon under the ring and then beat up a wrestler with it. I cannot believe what Chase James did. Bludgeoning in with that barbed wire crutch, taking the mask off again. Now he's got 2 masks in his collection.
Let's just say that American currency goes a lot further than those vacant bucks.
Oh, I'll say you finally figured out the currency rate, the conversion on the vacant bucks wasn't exactly for you, was it, mister?
Well, it might buy you a cup of coffee in the vacancy, but...
Well, speaking of the vacancy, we can't discount, of course, the Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion, Zicky Dice. My guy here, Brother Zicky, he is going to be in action next week here on this program. He'll be defending his title once again, this time against everyone's favorite homeboy, Chris Brady. I mentioned a couple of weeks ago in that match he had with Spencer Scott how impressive he was to me, and so by virtue of him winning that matchup, he's got himself a title match.
Well, Zicky Dice has it coming at him from all angles. He likes to wear a lot of fringe, but I think Zicky Dice will find himself on the fringe and stretched thin between your favorite neighborhood homeboy Chris Brady and the vacant and the injury to poor little brother Levi. I mean, he has so much going on. It's a kaleidoscope of issues, of problems coming at the Atlantis wall.
Certainly, after Levi's injury, what we saw happening in Los Angeles a few weeks ago, he is still on the mend after getting his face practically bashed in with that YouTube Championship belt at the hands of Vacant. Hopefully, Zicky will not need backup as he goes up against Chris Brady next week. But then, of course, we have our other match, continuing the POW Tag Team Championship Tournament as Sinner and Saint make their debut for POW, taking on the team of Drexel and Charlie Avell. We have talked about and we have seen the conflict and the issues and the tension between 2/3 of Most Violence, so hopefully they can reconcile and figure things out, because if they win that matchup, they are one step closer to becoming the inaugural tag champs.
Drexel likes to think of himself as the devil himself, but is he evil enough? Is he cruel enough? Is he malignant enough to bring Charlie back into the fold and counteract the evil dynamics of the Sinner and the Saint, Judas Icarus and Travis Williams? I don't believe so.
Well, we'll see if Charlie has it in him to pull out a victory for Most Violent. That all remains to be seen, folks. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. Hit that bell icon to get all the notifications when POW Pro Wrestling action comes your way as it happens. But until then, folks, for Mr. Ooh La La, I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you next time.